Uh, good evening to one and all present here. So, on behalf of the management of St.Mother Engineering College, its director, principal sir, my department HOD, staffs as well as students, I welcome you all for this webinar. Today's webinar session is Role of Digital Marketing in Startup Growth. The resource person is Dr. Jeffin Gracewell from Savita Engineering College. He is assistant professor of ECE department of the institution. Jeffin sir graduated his BE degree from Karunya University, ME and PhD respectively from Anna University, and he is now currently working as assistant professor in ECE department. He has actually 10 years of experience. Besides, he has delivered large amount of webinar in the field of intellectual property rights, as well as he is in a institution innovation council innovation ambassador of that institution. Besides, he has published a large amount of papers in Scopus Index journals as well as in various conferences, and published a few patents, and some of his patents have also been granted. So, with such a resource person, we are very much glad to you have as a resource person today, sir. So, kindly I hand over the session directly to you, sir. So, thank you so much. Thank you, sir. You can start now.
Very good introduction. Uh, am I audible, sir? Am I audible? Okay. So, thank you so much for the participants, for taking part in this webinar. It's indeed my pleasure, and I would like to thank you for the gratitude. I'm so grateful to the management of Mataras Engineering College for inviting me to share my knowledge on this, digital marketing for the startup growth, and I hope I will the session that I take for next maximum 1 hour will be very useful for everyone who is here in this uh, you know, who is really listening to me. So I believe I'll take it a bit more interactive so that who it is will make it a bit more learnable and very interactive. Okay, I'll share my screen with you. Okay, share. Okay, is my screen visible? Yes, sir. Very good. Very good. Fine. Fine. Okay. Okay, good evening to all once again. So, the topic for today is the role of digital marketing in startup growth. Okay, before that, I just want to ask a question, to the I mean to the participants. How many of you have really have interest in business, or how many have really interest to brand yourself, or how many of you have real interest to start a business and and use this digital marketing? I just want to know some responses. Yes or no? I know there will be a lot of questions. Just the interaction, okay? Just to know, like, really, are you just to know how many of you really have interest in this startup, and how many of you really want to are in business and want to promote yourself using digital marketing? Is there anyone here in this group? Can I get an S in the chat? Can I get an S in the chat? It's okay. It's okay, sir. Let's see. I just want to make it interactive. I believe end of this session, I know if you don't know anything about digital marketing, you learn something, and I can promise you that. So at the same time, I'd like to know, like, is there really anyone who really like have a startup who really want to learn something, how to promote yourself brand or something like that? Just want to get yeah, something. Anyway, fine. Okay, there'll be still more questions. Oh, very good. I'm thinking of opening a coaching academy for science stream students. Hybrid mode. Okay, very good. Yes, sir, but I don't have any. Okay, very good. Thank you so much for the responses. Thank you so much. And we will start. Okay. So maybe like the outcome of my talk, okay, at the end of my talk, like maybe we will see how this digital marketing has helped companies to be successful, and we'll see what are the various digital marketing techniques that are widely used available, and what are the pros and cons. Okay, that's what we're discussing. So my agenda of my talk I have discussed into like four different modules. We first will talk about some introduction part, then we'll talk about what are, if you want to do digital marketing, what are different types of marketing available, then what are the tools, if you want to use it, what are the different tools available. At the same time, we'll discuss about the challenges, and even we'll conclude it. So these are my four agendas, in my talk. Okay. First, in my first module or my first section, I'll be talking about four different things. What is digital marketing? We'll check some few facts, what that we currently are in. Then why is digital marketing important? What is online and offline marketing? And we'll discuss about some strategies and stages and plans in digital marketing. Okay. So starting with what is digital marketing? Okay. So usually, marketing, like, we would have more familiar with the word marketing. Marketing is uh, something that you promote yourself, that is promote yourself as a promote the product or a company or a brand or whatever it is. Marketing. Maybe you sell a product. What marketing is just promoting yourself, to the customers, right? In a single word. So from the name digital marketing, we can very easily say digital is online. So you are promoting yourself, or the promoting the brand, maybe, or you are promoting the brand to the customers via online. Okay. By using social media, or using email, or using some advertisements, as well advertisements, or WhatsApp, or whatever it is. So simple line to say digital marketing is nothing but promoting your brand or your content, okay, to the community or to your target customers in the form of a digital medium. Okay? That is simply digital marketing. Now I would like to ask you a few more questions. Okay. Normally, okay, how many times do we spend on social? Okay, sorry, just small spelling social. How many times do we spend on social media every day? Can I get some answers? As an individual, as an individual yourself, how many times, in an average, do we spend on social media? Can I get a response? Very good, 2 to 3 hours. Can I get some more responses? Little more, few more responses will be good. Very good. Somebody has told 2 to 3 hours, 5 hours. Okay, thank you for your responses. So, like, 1 to 2 hours. Very good. Anyway, thank you so much for your responses. I'll still keep asking so many questions just to make it interactive and just to share some information to you. That's only for that purpose. Okay, thank you for your response. So we know that we all spend so many in today's world, today's generation spend a lot of time in social media, and they are much more addicted. Right? We all know that. I'll just give a statistics which was taken few years back. You may wonder, okay, this is the statistics for just 60 seconds. That is 1 minute. Okay, based on report, in 1 minute, you just see we all use Facebook. One minute, 9,70,000 once, yeah, 1 minute, 60 seconds. Just see Facebook. 9,73,000 people are logging in Facebook. 1 minute. In 1 minute, 4.3 million viewers are view. 4.3 million viewers are view. In 1 minute, 3.7 million Google searches. People are using, people are searching Google. That is, in 1 minute, 3.7 million search queries are made in Google. And you know about Twitter. In 1 minute, 4,81,000 tweets are just made. And this is an old statistics. Now I think Instagram, the count will be more. Instagram, like this is simply a statistics. In 1 minute, WhatsApp, 38 million messages are exchanged, and that is the power of social media today. So if you want to connect people, you can use these social media channels very well, because this is just a strategy for 1 second. Just imagine for one day or 1 week, you can't even imagine the count, the amount of users in social media where you can influence or meet them directly. Okay, this in statistics. Fine. Now I have one more question to you. Imagine you have a brand. Okay, you imagine you want to sell a product, or you have your own business, or you have your own product to sell. Okay, being a startup entrepreneur to sell your product or services, how do you choose your market? Imagine you have a product to sell. Do you now you imagine like you are choosing an offline method, so you want to give to some supermarket. Okay, so do you choose a shop with low customer count, or do you choose a shop with high customer count, or do you have any other option? Imagine like you are using offline marketing, and you are supposed to give a product to some shops to sell the product. Which one do you choose? Option A, B, or C? Do you choose a shop which has high customer count, or do you choose a shop with low customer count? Option B, right? We all know, like, we will definitely choose option B. We'll definitely choose a supermarket that has large amount of customers, mainly because only if you place your product in such shop that has high customer count, the visibility for your product is more, and the probability people may buy your product is very, very high, right? The only reason is the visibility is more. If you take a small shop where 1,000 people are coming, 1,000 customers are coming daily, and if you take a big shop where 10,000 customers are coming daily, we all want to keep our shop to the visibility of 10,000 customers, so that and if you expect more conversions out of 10,000, you can expect a big, maybe a large count of conversions from your product. Yeah. So that is the part today. Like, today social media, we are using digital marketing only because there are a lot of customers, a lot of users, lot of accounts in social media where you can target. If you want to target big, if you want to target a very big count in the entire world, you don't have to think of anything else. You'll be able to make yourself very big online only with the help of social media. Okay, only with the help of social media, like, you can make yourselves very big. Okay, about regarding maybe your product and everything. So let's think of few different companies. Let's think of Uber and Ola. Just think of Uber and Ola. What is Uber and Ola? Like, if you just think, do you think they have a very big infrastructure, they have a very big office? Uber and Ola is simply a software. They are internet companies, right? We call them as internet companies because you don't see them most probably. Maybe you can see some railway stations or airport. You can see the booking counter. You won't see an Uber office or Ola office anywhere, right? Maybe just find a booking place somewhere. They are simply an internet company. They are established today all over the world, just being an app, being a simple app. They have established themselves just with the help of digital marketing. Their customers are only online users, and they are able to make a biggest revenue with the help of the value they provide. And I know, as a startup or as a businessman, as you want to sell something, or as an entrepreneur, you have to provide some value, right? Only if you provide some value, people are going to buy your product, and or people are going to, like, at least find it interesting. Again, let's take companies. Let's see about Redbus. Okay, let's take up Zomato, Swiggy. Now it's the first time, I think last week, Zomato has come with some response for their users. What is Zomato and Swiggy? Do you see? They are just apps, mobile app or internet company. Like, they're just apps. Simply that they are providing us some services via online, and today they have got a lot of online customers. Right? I don't want to give much explanation. I think to this, you are well aware of the fact. Again, Baiju, Amazon, Flipkart. Some few examples where you must be very well-known examples, very familiar examples that we see day to day. Fine, fine. Okay. Now the point is, let's compare this online and offline marketing before I go further. Okay, so the biggest advantage in online marketing is by being in your home with your own system or PC, you'll be able to sell your product online to millions of customers, right? Thousands of customers. Or you will be able to attract brand yourself much, much better. Okay, the advantage is you can sell your product in few seconds, right? You can give a very good description about your product online itself, maybe a video picture on the internet for people to see. And the advantage is it's very faster, right? And it's very easy, convenient also. But it also has a risk. risk of fraud. Okay, there may be some anonymous, some risk factor is also involved. Okay, I do understand that. But if you take offline, it's again, it's slowly getting down. You need an offline channel, like you have to put your ads in paper, or you have to use telemarketing, or you use some newspaper ads, something you do offline, to build customers. Definitely, it may build your trust, but it is very time consuming, and it's very difficult to reach a millions of audience. Like if you want to reach a vast audience, again you find it very difficult, right? So, being an entrepreneur, or if you want, if you wish to be an entrepreneur, you will definitely have some marketing objectives, right? Or if you are providing some value to a customer, and you in your business, in the charging, there will be some marketing objectives that definitely that you have. Either to brand yourself, if you're not something selling, you need to brand yourself, or if you want to enter a new market, maybe national, international. Being in Tamil Nadu, being in Thuthukudi, or being in Tamil Nadu, if you want to enter other state, it's very easy. You can brand yourself very easy online. Not only in other states, but in other countries. It's very easy to brand in other countries. Again, increase customer base. If you want to increase your customer count, it's very easy. Okay, we should have some marketing objectives. Again, increase sales. Okay, if you want to increase your sales, again, we should have, we can target with the marketing objectives. So where to start? If you're first, you don't know any clue where to start. Very simple. Create a brand profile for yourself. We need to create a brand for ourselves. Like, present your product, present our product or services. In the account that you have, present your product or services online, and ensure your target audience are seeing your product. Ensure your target audience seeing your product. At the same time, there are many other things. When you say when you're providing your product or services, we should ensure the quality of service. That's very, very important. These are other factors. But if you want to, reach, make your product reach online, create a brand, present your product online, and ensure your target audience are getting visible to the product. This is where how you can start. Okay, how big brands make? They interact with followers. They get a quick response to the queries. If they try to interact, they try to respond fast. They try to take the orders first. They try to convert these inquiries into orders. Then they convert transaction. Very, very important, right? They get a transaction. Then they deliver the promise. This is very, very important, right? We have to deliver the promises and keep the customer delighted, right? This is like, that's how only then you will be successful in a long run basis. Now let me come to the second module, where I'll just combine the second and third. So what are the various tools available? For example, if you're really interested to digital marketing, and I would like to talk about the various tools that are available. What are the methods, and what are the various tools for these methods? Okay, I like to discuss these six things. I'm very sure we would have come across these six things in our day-to-day life, but we may not be able to differentiate what is what. சரியா, நம்ம எல்லாருமே we would have definitely come across these different six things, but I don't know. Some of you might know, some of you may not know, and I would like to share a few things where uh, yeah, what are the difference in these things? What are the significance of each thing, and what are the tools uh, available for these things if you won't have it. First is SEO, okay, search engine optimization. I'm sure many of you, when you say, like, you want to make an imagine, like you have a product to sell, or you have an company for yourself, or you have an academy, whatever it is. First thing you feel is you should have a website. One thing that you feel is you should have a website, because you can't go and say to 100 customers saying, I have this is my company, this is my service, and you can't keep saying to everybody. So basically what you do, we have a website for ourselves, so that when customers come, they'll be able to see when a new user come, they'll be able to see the website and find out what the service that you offer to them, right? And I know many people have website, and they think, okay, now I have a website, now people come to me to buy my product. But actual scenario is no, definitely no, right? Just because you have a website, customers. Now the next big challenge is, how are you going to make people see your website? That's the next biggest challenge. Having a website alone is not a big thing. Now the second big problem is, with the website, how are you going to make people see your website? And otherwise, I can say, how are you going to increase the traffic to your website, the hits? Okay, how are we going to increase the traffic to the website? That you have to do with SEO. So search engine optimization is something you'll go for Google search. For example, you are at your home, you want to buy chicken online. Imagine you are very tired of going. You being at your home, you just go and search buy chicken online, right? Whatever in Google comes in first page or second page, will stick to first page or second page, not more than that. So if you have a website and imagine you are selling chicken, imagine you are an meat company where you sell chicken online, meat non-veg online. When people search for your with the keywords, you want your website to come in the front page. If it's not coming in the front page, definitely the customers again are going to be a big problem to you. Like no, you are not going to get customers easily. You keep your WhatsApp, you keep your website in WhatsApp or something. If you want really anonymous orders to your website, more traffic, you need to increase the traffic. So one of the important method is to have your have website for yourself, not only website, to increase to do SEO for your website, so that uh, when people search for the keyword, your website will come in the first page of Google, first or second page of Google. Very very important. Okay, so what would people want to do? Okay, what would you do to make people come and visit your website? So if you have a website, you want people to come and look into your website. So what do you do? Basically what we do is search engine optimization. We go for this. Okay, so there are three things in search engine optimization. One is on page SEO, off page, and technical SEO. Okay, so you want website for this. Okay, for this to say you want a website for this. So if you have a website, on page SEO is something, the changes that you make in the online. Okay, so that like in the title, meta text, descriptions, alt text, you make some changes in the online, so that based on the Google crawling algorithm, your algorithm comes in the first page of Google. Again, off page SEO is you try to index your site with other third party websites, right? That is by the help of backlinks, social media, writing good contents. You use this off page SEO. You try to link your subsites with uh, third party websites, like in the form of backlink, social media, so that that can increase the visibility. Other than technical SEO, where we use Google Search Console to index each and every page. I know some of you may not be very clear with this point, because you need a website for this, and any technical people will be able to do this. If you do these things to your website, you will be able to rank the website in the front page of Google. I like to show some examples to you. It's okay, a screenshot where so I'm just at VPS hosting. I see two kinds of ads, right? One is I could see www.liquidweb.com, one is something bluehost.com. So here you see something called ad, right? This is paid advertisements. This is organic. It's very important. You can't keep paying every time to your customers. I mean, to Google. One easy way to bring your ad in the front page of Google is to pay to Google. Whenever you pay to Google, Google is going to give you your Google is going to make your website to come in the front page. But for each click, Google is going to charge you. But my question is, how many times you can do this? So the best option is to go for SEO, where when somebody says by organic, by default, okay, without paying to Google, but in organic way, your website should come to the front page. This is the organic search. This happens with the help of SEO. Okay, I would like to um, give some best practices. For example, I would like to take the same example. Let's take example. You have a website. You should really target for multiple keywords. Let's take. I've used the keyword chicken online printer. Okay, you can see a site called Fresh Delights, right? Freshllc.com. I use some other word, beef online delivery printer. Okay, TVM. Again, I can see a site called Fresh Delight. I'm using some other keyword, buy meat online transfer. Again, I can see the site called Fresh Homepage. So it's not having a website with for your brand. It's more important. Your brand should rank in the first page of Google when customers site for that's very very important. Basically, what's the keyword? Keyword are phrases that that customers that users use to search in Google. Okay, so like what we do, if it's not only having a website, you need to do SEO so that you rank yourself for different keywords, so that your traffic, you get a lot of hits. Your traffic increases automatically on your website. Some examples. Now my question is, what do you want to okay, want to know, if you really want to know about keywords, there are several tools available. You have like RF, Uber Suggest, Google Keyword Planner, SEMrush, most. These are some very professional keywords tools where you will be able to get the keyword for your own product, for your own brand, or for your own niche. Okay, and if you are really looking to optimize your website for SEO, you have Yoast SEO. You have already, there are several tools available. Like you have Yoast SEO, All in SEO, that helps you to optimize your websites. Again, for technical SEO, I'm just taking a screenshot. For first delights, you'll be able to see the number of clicks, 14,000 clicks, the number of impressions. That is the search results, the average. These things, you'll be able to. These are reports that are taken from technical SEO, and these are the analytics. Some screenshots which I want to show you, maybe uh, like this for SEO purpose. Now the second is I'll go for search engine optimization. Is okay, search engine marketing. Search engine, there is only one difference in search engine optimization and search engine marketing. The major difference in search engine marketing is paid ads. Search engine optimization is free. You optimize your website so that, using some tools, so that when people search, by default your website comes in the front page. Whereas search engine marketing, you pay to Google. You use AdWord, you pay to Google, and you say, I'm paying so much. Whenever people use these keywords, you make my website visible in the front page. That's the only difference in search engine marketing and search engine optimization. Like, I'm just showing a screenshot where you can, for example, if you have some Google ads or something, for example, like, create a Google ads account where, like, here, here you see I have paid 424 rupees where I've got 42 clicks. Okay. So cost per click, it's almost 10 rupees. For per click, I have, Google has charged me 10 rupees. It changes, that changes. So this is search engine marketing, something you pay to Google so that, Google will list you in the front page, and, you get a click. That's the difference. Everyone can do this. Next one is content marketing. Now, what is content marketing? Imagine that many of us have websites. For example, let's take about GoDaddy. I don't know how much of you know about GoDaddy. This content marketing is one of the very good tool where you can attract customers. So, for example, this is marketing approach. For example, some of you here in the meeting told you are going to start academy, right? I don't know. Yeah, let me take that as an example. You are going to start an academy for yourself. Now, what you do, you have a website for yourself. Okay, you would have definitely have a website for yourself, and you want people to visit your website. I told one option is you optimize your website for some keywords so people come and see your website. Other one is you make people, you pay to Google so that your website comes in the front page so you get clicks. Now in content marketing, what we do is we write articles, we write blogs. For example, if you want to start academy, let me say the best academy in Tamil Nadu. So write a paragraph, you write an article for 100 page, and end of the article you bring your point saying that, okay, one of the best article or one of the best academy is mine academy, like, your XYZ academy in Nagarkoil or in Tirunelveli or in Thuthukudi. So what happens is, when I'm in Thuthukudi and I Google saying, find the best academy in Thuthukudi, your content comes in the front page. People are going to read your content and they're going to see, okay, there's some academy that is in the first page. So people are going to visit your website. So they are not going to visit your website directly. You make people are looking for the content, you make people see the content, and from the content, people are visiting your website. Very simple. That's a strategy, right? So what you do, for example, if you're running academy, you write so many articles related to academy. You write so many articles related, for example, if you're handling like 12th classes, you write articles related to 12th class in your blogs, in your website, so that when people see, people come to your website through your blog, and from the blog people understand, okay, this article is from this academy, and people know about your academy, and people, you can make a conversion. You see Baiju is one of the very good example that I would like to say. Like, you search for some articles, you see Baiju's content coming to the front page. Why should Baiju put a free content in the front page? Do you think they are jobless? Definitely, it's a content marketing strategy, right? You search for content, for 12th content, 10th content, you see Byju's article, not only Byju's article. You see articles coming in the front page, whereas indirectly, like you are going to Bible and Byju will say, in the end, you say, buy my product, this, something. End of the day, Byju is branding themselves. That is a simple example from content marketing, right? So, if I, for example, I'm just showing you a few things, like, at the same time, once you get traffic, Google put ads on your own website. Like, this is some website which I have made actually. Yeah, even I have some experience working in this website where I have good Google AdSense support. Once you get good traffic, you apply to Google and say, "Go Google, I have very good traffic." If you follow their strategy, some protocol, they will put ad to your websites, like, so that, as most of the ad will be so much related. When I say related, it means that, for example, if it's educational website, sometimes you see ad much more related to educational thing, like, uh, yeah, just an example. So yeah, let me take this as example. It's not every time, okay. You see, this is my blog, collegeguides.blogspot.com. That is Amrita. So, like, they are not very particular about this ad alone. So, based upon the kind of website, they try to put their own ads, in it. And when somebody click, they'll get money also. Like, we will get money also. So, there are many things. So, content marketing is something very simple in a short word to say. Not only having a website, you write content for yourself, so that people search for the content. End of the day, from the content, people is looking into your brand. It's very simple. Okay, you're branding yourself to the content. Okay, then we'll talk about social media marketing. I think social media marketing is using social media platforms to promote yourself. I don't want to talk much about social media marketing. I know you all use Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, whatnot, LinkedIn. Fine, we all do this. We post, we engage with customers. Now, like, what does social media do for you? How can social media help you? Imagine you have an academy business or something. You create a page for yourself. You brand yourself. You talk to customers, generate conversions. You regularly put some posts, try to get some targeted audience, and you talk to them, tell your success stories. If somebody has, let me talk about the academy itself. Somebody, just for an example purpose, somebody will come to your academy. They have got some success stories. Put your success stories. Try to interact. Get some more audience with the help of social media. Like, one thing that I want to say is, when you promote your brand, like, you can be target your audience very exclusively. You don't have to say, for example, you being Thuthukudi, you don't, for example, let me say small example, maybe being Thuthukudi, you don't have to target audience somewhere in Chennai. If it's an offline business, you can target only the region in Thuthukudi. The other biggest advantage is, if you want to target only school students, if you want to target the parents, you can target only the parents. Not no, that is the target audience. Don't waste your money targeting the entire audience. Don't know who it is, targeting somewhere. At the same time, today, today there are so many, third party are the companies, people who say, "Hey man, I'll give you 10,000 followers." I can do the same, but there's no use in it. There are many false practices where people are saying, like, give me 100 rupees or give me 500 rupees, 1,000 rupees, I will increase the visibility of YouTube. Even I can do the same, anybody can do the same, but I'll tell you that such practices are not effective. Such practices just help you and see the increase the count, but it's not going to help you at all. So organic audience are something that you have to build from the scratch naturally by providing value to the, to your services, to your brand. Okay, so I know, like, if you want to, you can use social media, create an account, post yourself, and just showing how this ads looks, just for a purpose. I know, if you are very familiar with social media, like, like, I know, like, you would have tried these things, like, book now. When these people, when people book now, like, it'll automatically get your details, and on the receiver they'll be able to see the details. Okay, one thing, these things are paid ads. Whenever you are using social media, when you use Facebook ad, when you see a sponsored, means paid ads. Okay, somebody is paying, so that's the reason you are able to see these ads. Okay. Okay, there are so many tools. I don't want to explore everything. My talk here today will be just to give an outset how social media, how digital marketing can help you with your business growth. Whereas these things are big topics where, see a lot of things here. If we have to talk about this, it even takes, we can even have a very big workshop for this. So you have a lot of options where you'll be able to you have to explore and target your audience via Facebook. Not only Facebook, there are so many other social media. So like not only that, there are so many integrated platforms. When I talk about integrated platforms, today people use Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and everything. We have some tools that you can manage all the four in one account. That is, I'll talk about the tools. Let's say Hootsuite. This is one tool where you can integrate your social media like Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, whatever, 10 social media accounts. So the advantage of this is, imagine you can schedule your post for 1 month. For example, today 9 o'clock, if I want to post in social media in all my account, I don't have to sit at 9 o'clock and post everything. I'll just use my tool. I'll schedule. I'll just create a post, and just in one tool, and I'll ensure these are the posts in all the and it will show me how does the post occurs in social media, and I'll just give a schedule. I'll say 9 o'clock. I want this to be posted, and this post I want to do it tomorrow. Just give it, submit, leave it yourself. You enjoy your day. By default, your social media exactly 9 o'clock, your post should have been posted on all the social media. That is the power today we have with social. We don't have to manage everything individually. Manage. So there are tools, free tools are there. So there are some free tools which are offering for 3 or 4 social media accounts. With paid accounts, we can manage up to 10 tools in one tool. 10 accounts in 10 different social media accounts in one tool. That is how we can use that. So this is information. So these are the different tools available which you can make a note of it. Another point is affiliate marketing. Uh, Another way in which you can earn money or promote yourself is with the help of affiliate marketing. I don't know how many of you know about affiliate marketing or not. It's a good way to earn money, right? Okay, you need traffic for it. For example, what is affiliate marketing is, is in a simple terms to say, you act as a broker job, like So this is my blog, and and you can see an ad here, Amazon ads. If somebody is coming to this website and they're going to click this Amazon ad and buy a product from after this, once they click that, I'm going to get a small commission out of it. That's affiliate. That's simple affiliation. So affiliation is, you take the brand, you put it in your website, and somebody click the see, and somebody look their ad from your website, and if they're going to buy the product after clicking in your website through the website of yours, you are going to get some commission for it. Okay. One good example is Amazon, Flipkart. There are so many affiliate marketing websites where when somebody buys a product, you will get a commission. If you go to Amazon, you can see become an affiliate. There are so many tools. One is email marketing. Okay, I'm making it fast because I thought we'll have a lot of questions session at the end. If you have any doubts, we can discuss. So I'll making it fast so that we can have a discussion there. Other option is email marketing. So email marketing is like, I don't have to tell you. If you're more familiar with the emails, you would have never given a somewhere people are trying to email. You get a lot of email, junk mails, right? At the bottom they'll say unsubscribe. If you unsubscribe, you won't get a email again. So there are so many email marketing tools are there. Even in email marketing tools, you can schedule. The beauty of email marketing tool is, imagine you want to target, you have some 1,000 emails with you. You talk about you can use this email marketing tool. One example is Mailjet. I use Mailjet. So what you do, you just put your email content, put your brand, you design a page, and you put all these 1,000 emails, and you send it. Okay, and somebody may click, somebody may not. You will be able to see very well who has clicked, who hasn't clicked. For the people who haven't clicked, you will be able to schedule the event automatically. Or when somebody have responded, it will do the auto response directly. So that is the power of these email marketing tools. You don't have to do anything manual. Like you schedule everything. Like you send email to 1,000 people. Like I'll just show you a screenshot. Okay, these are some email marketing tools which I want to show you. Mailchimp. Mailchimp is something which I used. Like you can even try. You can just explore by yourself. There's something called Mailjet. These tools will help you to mail to custom. If you're no, imagine like you have 1,000 emails with you. Out of 1,000 email, even if 100 customers open your product, and out of 100 customers, even one customer show some interest, that's a good success for you. You are able to make a conversion. Nothing wrong, right? You are able to make a conversion at least to one product to email. So these are, there are initially to start with, you have many free tools available. You can explore and get it. So the advantage of email marketing tool is, for example, like this is something is MailJet. Once you send a mail, you'll be able to see how many emails, how many people have opened. From this, I have sent to 172 emails. Uh, Only 15 people have opened the email. But now, 15 people have 15.3 percentage of people has opened the email. So other beauty is, after, imagine, like, I'll give one day time. Even if the rest 85 percentage haven't opened, I can set a reminder automatically to my this email tool, saying that you send a response, you send a message once more. So these tools will send a message once more automatically, so that your manual job is over. They call us campaigns. Each time you send, you create campaigns. You have transactional campaigns. You have marketing templates. You have many templates available, so where you'll be able to do these things, where you can automate it. You can make the entire process automated. Once you schedule everything, keep quiet for 1 or 2 days, everything will get automated. Every mail will get automated by itself. Okay. The final section which I want to discuss is, what are the biggest challenges today? Okay. Biggest challenges today in this digital marketing. Getting quality leads. Very, very hard, because there are so many junk people today who say, they'll say you, hey man, I will increase your Facebook followers, I can increase your Instagram followers. Yes, even I can do, but they are not of quality leads. There is, they may just help you to show the count, but no way helpful in your business in any way. Then knowing your target audience. Imagine you want to brand yourself. Whom are you really targeting? How to brand? There are some possible, but these are some challenges. Developing a content marketing strategy. What is the content? For example, if you're doing to content marketing to attract your brand, what is the content that you're going? How are you going to develop the content? What is the content you're going to do? Because people come to see the content. People come in search of the content. By seeing the content, they'll be able to find this is from this brand. Okay, what's the content? Then budget. You can't keep paying to Google for pay per click. Each time you can't pay to Google, because Google could take your money like every day. So that is not possible. Like, creating content people wants. Again, definitely, if people want to see your content, you should be very good enough to get a responsive content. Then analytics. There are so many analytics tool coming. Some technical knowledge is required, where to explore yourself, to correct yourself, to increase yourself. Again, with the changing technology, it's very difficult to stay with the marketing trends. Like, the marketing trends are not same every day. It's keep changing, and with this, it's not that quite easy to manage everything. Okay. So I think these are something. I think I have briefed something about digital marketing, and just related to your brand. Like, if you really want to brand your product or brand yourself as personal branding, just you can make use of these tools, where you can increase your conversion. I can increase the visibility to the audience, and and you can get the benefit of it. Thank you so much. Now I would like to take up the question answer session before we get some feedback from you. Yeah. Thank you so much. If you have any doubts, you can please ask me.